Forest Minister Thongam Biswajit unveils Environment Calendar 2025 and announces several key initiatives aimed at addressing climate and environmental challenges in Manipur. Combined security forces destroy at least 4 illegal bunkers and neutralize another 3 during drives at Thamnapokpi and surrounding areas in Imphal East District. Community Health Center Zeliangrong staff demands upgradation of the CHC into a full-fledged hospital and condemns frequent transfer of Chief Medical Officer of Zeliangrong District Headquarters. An authority shut down Diabetes Treatment Center in Porampat along with its associated pharmacy over unethical practices, including sale and use of unregulated diabetes medications. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Forest, Environment and Climate Change Minister Thongam Biswajit today unveils the Environment Calendar 2025 and announced several key initiatives aimed at addressing climate and environmental challenges in Manipur. The event was held at the Conference Hall of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Porampat, and attended by Environment Director Dr. T. Kumar, relevant officials, staff and stakeholders. Addressing the gathering, Minister Biswajit revealed that after the Nambol Rejuvenation Project, Imphal Kongma River Rejuvenation Project has been sanctioned under the NEC funding to tackle plastic and other pollutants in the state's rivers. The government is also focused on transforming various water bodies into climate-resilient water bodies. Key wetlands such as Akampat Water Body, Jubraz Pali, Takhok Usoipokpi and Asay Loklen Matai have been identified for rejuvenation. The minister also outlined ambitious plans for conserving significant wetlands like Yaralpat, Jaimeng and Waithau Phumnom and Uttarapad as part of efforts to revive the state's natural resources. Additionally, steps to restore river flows and ecosystems in Ukhrul, Senapati, None and Tamenglong districts are underway to support communities dependent on these resources. As part of the state's climate initiatives, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change has set up district-level offices and environment monitoring cells during 2024-25 and preparation of State Action Plan on Climate Change version 2 for 2021-2030 is completed. Moreover, the State Environment Policy 2025-2030 and State Environment Report 2025 are under preparation to provide a roadmap for sustainable environmental practices. Minister Biswajit emphasized the importance of collective efforts in environmental conservation, urging the public to embrace forget and forgive for a peaceful and sustainable future. He appealed for constructive criticism to help shape positive change, adding that the government is committed to promoting community participation in tackling environmental challenges.
Environment is not only a river, environment youth environment. Live posting Panada Kunisagi, Kunom Kang and Catalise, Matang the Gidi, Ano, Sahila, the alternative over Portuno in Pamudu Carino, economically groomed the Wada Hen of Chatona to Carino, Kusharkara, suggestion of you, Forest Department, the Pau PBU, Kanakanda, Kusharkano, Tungchana Pijage, Aduga, Popi and Tapamatam Manganba, Popi at the Kanaba, Aduga, Popi is in a Tolaka, the Baku generation of the Ichaki with the Kanvaje, Lepazi, Mio was in a Pachapana like in Zakiba. The Pashadu came to Kanaba Late, other Miyangu in a Tabak, the Winabagi appeal to Zulu in a Popi, have a lepiro. I think 31st December, Silakbo, Matung the Ano with the Matang the Deep, Popi, Yantale, Ivy Pauche, Lehelagumje, have a say, Manipur Gisin, Tuna Lady Prajasing the Ingasi appeal to request or Haja.
Various organizations and associations have submitted a written request to Chief Minister N. Biren to rejuvenate the Irum River running through Kakching. The organizations are Joint Non-Government Voluntary Organization, All Kakching Clubs Coordinating Committee, Kakching Apunba Nupi Loop, Kakching Kaitel Ima Loop, Kakching Bazar Business Welfare Association, All Irengban Football Association, All Kha Kanglei Students Union Volunteers Coordinating Committee, Kakching and Irum Ningthau Thaugal Loop, Kakching. Combined security forces comprising the Army, BSF, CRPF and State Police conducted extensive combing and search operations in Thamnapokpi and surrounding areas of Lamla Assembly constituency in Imphal East District, targeting bunkers used by militants. According to a police report, the operation covered Sabungkho, Kuno, Santi Khongbal, Thamnapokpi, Sanasabi, Uyokching and Natungching. Security forces drove away militants from hill areas near Sanasabi and Thamnapokpi, successfully destroying 4 illegal bunkers yesterday. Additionally, 3 more bunkers situated in hill and plain areas were neutralized. Security forces recover huge weapons cache during such operation in different places. According to a police report, security forces conducted search operation at Saivom village in Technopol district on December 27 and recovered 7 IED, 5 hand grenade, 5 Pompi shell, 40 detonator, 3 mine detonator and 5 charger, 2 303 bolt action rifle along with 2 magazine, 1 country-made 12-bore single-barrel gun, 60 live rounds and 1 Motorola radio set. While on December 28, security forces conducted search operation at Mollam village in Churachandpur district and recovered weapons cache and warlike stores including 1 Insas Excalibur rifle along with magazine, 1 single-barrel rifle along with magazine, 3 live rounds of Insas ball round and 1 country-made 9mm pistol along with magazine. The recovered weapons have been deposited at the relevant police stations for further action. Following a scuffle after members of Kuki National Army opened fire on Central Defense Village volunteers, the whole of Churachandpur district town was shut down from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. today. The incident reportedly took place last night at El Kaifai village in Churachandpur district. All shops and business establishments and marketplaces were closed during the shutdown. The scuffle was resolved following talks between the two sides as per the customary law. Wangkai MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar today visited Impact News camera person L. Kabichandra, who is undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity after sustaining a bullet injury on his left thigh while covering an attack by armed Kuki militants at Thamnapokpi on Saturday morning. Expressing concern over the targeting of journalists amid the ongoing conflict, MLA Arun Kumar condemns the incident and appeals to authorities to ensure such attacks do not reoccur. He highlighted that even during major global conflicts, journalists and medics are generally safeguarded, emphasizing the need for warring groups to respect media personnel's neutrality. During the visit, the MLA extended monetary assistance to Kabichandra and called for measures to protect journalists working in conflict zones.
Karigumba kutong kandasu wasak naina haitare hui paumi gumba atagana medical ki tamda leiba mayam si kidekadang relaxation to bidana kot bidana silan dabo koi one world gi mayam to busu paumi gumba medical team gumba sigumba system relax to nari ngatani ado koi Manipur de sigi chana bisi leita bodongna anybody have to attack to mo ma chatha basem nuaite paumi sing solakpa kholakpa digi ana laing chachari doctor nurses sing na solakpa sem nuaite ado masidi agi site
Press note from Chingtam Social Workers Union condemns incident of shooting at Impact News camera person El Kabichandra by armed Kukis during news coverage at Thamnapokpi. Mairapabi groups and local clubs staged a protest today at Bashikong Market and Okram to take Makhalai Lampak in Imphal East District, condemning the December 14 Salungphom incident. The protesters demanded the unconditional release of 6 individuals arrested by the police in connection with the incident. During the protest, the demonstrators also urged both state and central governments to swiftly address the ongoing crisis in Manipur and take immediate action to resolve the situation. They further urged the security forces to handle Kuki militants with appropriate measures. Salungphom Apunba Mairapaibi Loop makes a strong appeal against the excessive monetary demands being made by certain individuals or groups in Salungphom area of Taubal district. Addressing the media at Salungpham Mayai Lekai today, a leader of the Maira Paibi Loop, T.H. Ngambiton, urged those responsible to stop making such demands, especially in the context of the ongoing crisis. Ngambiton emphasized that the locals are already facing significant challenges and further financial pressure would only worsen their difficulties.
Akoigi lamdam sidaida dimal amasung sangkhai thungkhai ga mari leinana tawiriba loop natraga any party amana akoi khunggang sidaida akoi salungpham apun ma maira pai bi yaya ba yaudana kaigumba donation amata tawba yaroi dimal amata tawba yaroi hayeng amasung hangsit bai bai amasung new year ga mari leinana akoi salungpham gi apunba khunji lairiba surrounding sigi akoi bada kanagumba amatana nisha sasalaga saksa yuthak tawba yaroi saksa haijana ba yaroi karigumba maduda nisha chaduna lamhen to henduna karigumba saksa haijana ba tawdana crime tholo abati maduda tholokpa afafata puni masa masa gi daita oigedabane haibase ngasi press ki mamangda salungpham apun ma maira pai bi site gi miyamda khanganjari.
Police apprehended 2 accused active cadres of proscribed pre-park from Sangai Pro Mamanglekai area yesterday. According to a police report, the arrested persons are involved in extortion from civilians. They are identified as 35-year-old Leshang Tem Napoleon Mite and 33-year-old Thokchom Amujao. Police seized 3 mobile handsets, 2 demand letters and 1 four-wheeler from their possession. Families of Involuntarily Disappeared Association Manipur FIDM, which has long been seeking justice for those who have gone missing under the shadow of Armed Forces Special Powers Act, today clarified that it has no affiliation with the newly formed Federation of Indigenous Peoples Democratic Movement, which shares the same acronym FIDM. Speaking to media at a Women Action for Development Ward Office in Palace Compound today, FIDM President K. Ranjit explained that their association was initially formed as an ad hoc committee in 2000 and was officially registered under the Indian Trust Act in 2003. He emphasized that the goals and activities of their FIDM are completely distinct from the newly established group and reiterated their ongoing commitment to the cause of the disappeared persons.
Mayam na koi FIDM haina dum tholokpa aduga FIDM dugi anodubudi long form dubudi khenaba mohoi hojik hariba FIDM dugi maming jina Federation of Indigenous Democratic Movement haiba aduga mo organization si ga thabak tharum kaya da koi khetnaba lei aim and objectives tonganba pandam amom da leinaba poni aduga koi kana gumba khangdaba site gi koi mathakta moment singdu tawba leibra kaidoba leibra haibna sing wahang kayam hangpa tangai fadana singma tanja sida koi media gi mateng lawjaraga sangtok singin tawba tanja ama lawdragadi masigi sigumba ngasi press meet se pangtok sabani.
Staff of Community Health Center CHC in Zeliangrong Ningshin Khul staged a protest meet today demanding the upgradation of the CHC into a full-fledged hospital and condemning frequent transfers of Chief Medical Officer of Zeliangrong District Headquarters. The protest held in front of the hospital OPD counter saw participation from doctors, nurses and other hospital staff. Protesters expressed discontent over the suspension of the recently transferred CMO and the appointment of a former medical officer as Deputy Medical Superintendent amid demands to take action against the medical officer who had been allegedly absent from duty for over a year. Speaking to media, protesters highlighted the urgent need to upgrade the CHC to address shortages in infrastructure and manpower. They also demanded the immediate release of pending wages for daily wage staffers. Press note from all Kakching Clubs Coordinating Committee warns of blocking National Highway 137 Kakching Lamkhai to Kakching Town from the next day if relevant authorities fail to complete repair of the road by January 15. All Manipur Ponzi Victims Group member Nongthongbam Lal Babu urges authorities to take stringent action against Ponzi scheme operators and provide justice to the victims. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Lal Babu highlighted the need to raise awareness and utilize the banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes (BUDS) Act 2019 to investigate and prosecute those responsible. He said the group is committed towards the same. Lal Babu appeals to Manipur police to effectively enforce the BUDS Act and book all culprits involved in fraudulent schemes, ensuring that they face appropriate punishment. Taking part in the press meet, AMPVG member Arun Kumar disclosed that the group comprises more than 50,000 victims who had deposited funds at Lamjingba, Salai, Birla, GMT, Pandam and MDFI. The victims alleged that these firms lured people by promising subsidized loans and investments in land and property. However, once funds were deposited, the directors and managers of these firms disappeared, leaving the investors in financial distress. Lal Babu urged the government to act swiftly to prevent further exploitation and support of the victims in reclaiming their losses.
Manipur ki laimai dagi Ponzi scheme khuding makse mutatpa haibse akoi ahanba aim ne BUDS Act 2019 pokhraba matungda Manipur Gazette notification 30 June 2021 da chana handuna Ponzi scheme culprit khuding makta charak piba amasong awabada tahoraba Ponzi victim singda makoigi mangkhraba senpham amuk phanganba
akoi semjeriba akoi bio lising yakai henbagi toan ton masai panjeriba farm singdo matha paisa thamjerjeruba akoi depositor mayam gi awaba singse masina karimba khangba ngambagi pangkai lanchiduna akoi je society toba natragana karino haibigi thakti yorobadi hojiki manipur gi waraba harkar lawraba waraba sitheng maraksida life ki woiba pot oibanina toan to makhan makhagi ain yaba adi loan yaba khongjeng kya changsel oi hangai leite.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on authorities shutting down a diabetes treatment center in Porampat, Imphal East, along with its associated pharmacy over unethical practices. Keep watching Impact News.
Cers-free morning and evening OPD consultation. Miyamda affordable quality healthcare thanghanabagi pandamda ayuk pung 8dagi 13 amasung nungthil pung 1dagi 3 phawba tongan-tonganba specialty 12 gi free OPD consultation 16 December 2024 dagi hauzare. Akupa marol Cers Hospitals Langol dagi khangbiba yagani.
FA Academy Lumfels na Kaitel MS Admission open. Aviation amadi General Foundation course ki damakta admission hojare. Cabin crew, ground staff, tambining machine ki damakta tha manga ki course amadi soft skills, interview skills ki damakta tha ahumgi General Foundation course su hapchari. Makal makha kaya gi mai paklaba satro sing putokraba matungda hojik anoba session ki damakta admission tawjari. Akupa maral ki damakta FA Academy ki office ta natraga makhada pijariba contact number asida paw fawbiro.
Mayam haji amna inge ko aduna saba pambiraga di mezo hopte lengsin biro aduga gizar makal loi lezere ko 10% 20% 30% khak pizza banati ko up to 60% ko haji discount lezere se adum thobal branch ta ju phangani aduga main branch ta ju phangani ko mayam laksin biro
Nuwairaba pau Alpha and Omega School gi lakadoriba chahi 2025 ki admission hojare. School asida lai khaktana tana laisu gi masak oiraba extracurricular activities sing haibadi mind education, dance class, swimming class na chingba kaya amasu pangthokli. Boys and girls ki hostel ki facility su leizari. Relief camp ki oina satra sing hostel la leiraga di admission amadi school fee free oizagani. Hena ko pamarol gi damak Alpha and Omega School la pau phobirau.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Authorities have shut down a diabetes treatment center in Porampat, Imphal East District, along with its associated pharmacy following allegations of unethical practices, including the sale and use of unregulated diabetes medications lacking manufacturing and expiry dates. The center is operated by one Moirangthem Dhanabir. Imphal East District Drug Inspector A. Romita revealed that the Directorate of Health Services Manipur had previously inspected the hospital after reports of irregularities and had banned the center. The findings indicated that medications were being administered without proper authorization, violating health services guidelines. During the inspection today, the pharmacy associated with the hospital was found selling diabetes medicines without crucial labeling information. She said the drugs have been seized for testing and the center has been shut down to prevent further malpractice.
Justice Hospital si thingaga laiduna High Court case lairiba mafamni masi Ako'y ngasi Imphal East-ki police ka konana ay ngasi ako'y pharmacy si red tawre aduga masigi illegal oiba drug singsi masi expiry date so amata yawde masi singsi aina test tawbagi thana bagi damakta assist tawre.
The 13th Oja Naurem Sanajauba Memorial Lecture 2024 was held at the Department of Commerce, Manipur University, commemorating the 79th birth anniversary of Oja Naurem Sanajauba today. Organized by Oja Sanajauba Memorial Trust, the lecture delved into the theme National Registrar of Citizens, NRC, Prospects and Challenges in the Northeastern States. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Trustee S. Bhubol opined that both the public and the government are now keen to implement NRC in Manipur to safeguard its indigenous population in the wake of current demographic imbalance in the state. He noted that lessons from Assam's NRC process should guide Manipur in navigating the challenges of such an exercise. The keynote speaker, Professor Ramesh Chandra Batra Gohain, Dean of the Faculty of Law, Guwahati University, and former Advocate General of Assam, shared insights into the challenges faced during Assam's NRC implementation and its implications for other northeastern states. Representatives from various civil society organizations, professors and intellectuals attended the event, emphasizing the significance of NRC for the state's future.
Miyamadi asa tawini ina si tawraga akoida mapangi mito foreigner lawthokhrani haina akoina khallaga leijo posida challenges mayama akoina thengnagadoriba maramdi asam da tawri mai paktri haiba pot ama leibanina mai paktabi film da leibase karai karai da hobadeino kari kari soibadeino haibana singba asam experience nei najaraga mayam ju taminara kanda adagi mai consent CSO oro natra kana kana intellectual sin natra government side to masi hanjan mayam punna nei namina horaga ho raksi yengminara kanda kasai NRC se fully prepare taro thamji adu implement taro pada home am ji yengmin na hoji haibade do wakan yum mojaraga jasna jawbogi asing memorial list se akoina sinjabani.
12 teachers from Jawaharlal Manipuri Dance Academy left Imphal today to participate in 15-day workshop on Manipuri Nat Sankirtan to be held in Meitei-populated 4 places in Assam and Tripura. Speaking to media at JNMDA DM College campus, Academy Vice Chairman Longjam Joy Chandra highlighted the importance of preserving the rich cultural traditions of the Meitei community, including the Nat Sankirtan art form. He said there are no teachers left to teach the Meitei diasporas on this art form. He said that the workshop aims at promoting the traditional dance and music associated with Manipuri Nat Sankirtan. In November, a group of 40 Jain MDA artists performed Sankirtan in Tripura, sharing the art form with local Meitei communities there. The workshop, sponsored by Sangeet Natak Academy and organized in collaboration with JNMDA and Manipur State Kala Academy, will be held by 3 teachers each at Assam's Jaribon Kala Academy, Chinglen Singha Memorial Welfare Society, Jaragul, Barak Museum and Library, Bantarapur, and Tripura's Manipur Literacy and Cultural Forum. JNMDA Director P. Bilash stated that the workshop would provide an opportunity to deepen the understanding and appreciation of Manipuri Nat Sankirtan, emphasizing its relevance in preserving Meitei culture.
Punsigi yaga kuding magta Manipuri amagi punsigi hongtang kuding magta hangidone bese akoi di changdaba yadabani adu maina makoi gi su leijai adubu makoi gi di oja guru matik chana leijadaba tampham leijadaba mayam asi leibani na kariguma mi ama sirakpa matamda ngangtang akoina thangdoknaba poloi gi karigi thangdoknaba gi sei sakpinaba leitaba pung thinbinaba leitaba asina chingbagi mayam ama khudong chadaba mayam ama mayokne mafum adu da kharadang numi 15 thamkai sigi manungda akoi gi pai icha ching leiriba singa duda akoina chilinau ching leiriba duda arigma sangidon gi manung khara akoina piba ngamagadi haiba wafam chi akoi tawjabani
akoina tamjaruriba oja guru singna takpiriba singa se chhatra singa sida ulhalla kanda akoi makoina kadai phawda numitra mangani sida improve oire kadai phawda akoina tambiba ngami haiba singa si ulla kanda akoi gi moigi coverage ama akoi tawra kanda akoi hairiba maiteina khundaba mafam singa sida Nat Sankirtan se hana leiramba adudagi hena develop hena tawrakna damakta Jain Manipur Dance Academy amadi State Kala Academy ki secretary koigi Madam Sunandaga tanajara kanda koigi vice chairman gi koigi lamjing makhada haiba sugumba koigi Nat Sankirtan gi workshop se koina chinjabani.
Film Forum Manipur mourns the sudden demise of scriptwriter of Manipuri films and Shumang Leela Oja Chanalukhoy, who passed away yesterday. Forum members paid 2 minutes silence in honor of the departed soul. Republican Party of India RPI Thawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thongnaujam also mourns the demise of Oja Chanalukhoy. Separate press releases from Apunba, Awonba, Manipur Amagidamak and all Manipur Students Guardians Association also mourned the sudden demise of Oja Chanalukhoy. A new book titled Environment Amasung Punchi, authored by Laishangcha M. Sana, was released today at Manipur Press Club. Chief Conservator of Forest Wildlife L. Joy Kumar, former Chairperson of Manipur State Social Service Welfare R.K. Nayasana, retired VC of DM University Professor Dr. N. Rajmohan, UMO President M. Sorojini Leima and KAML President W. Maipak graced the event, among others. A memoir, Liklang Laktagi Liklu Kharadang, written by Yengkhom Indira, was released today at an event organized by Manipur Sahitya Samiti at Sai Mandir, Thaubal, Wangmataba, Sorok Makha. The release ceremony was presided over by former convener of Manipur Language Advisory Board, New Delhi, Nongmaitem Kiran Kumar. President of Kuwait Writers Moirang Salam Tomba introduced a book to the public. The gathering observed a 2-minute silence to pay respect to those who lost their lives in the ongoing Manipur violence. This book marks her 10th publication, with previous works including 4 short story collections and 5 poetry compilations. Paumi Welfare Foundation extended medical financial assistance to 7 members of All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU today. The aid provided under the foundation's charitable trust is distributed twice a year to assist journalists and their families with medical expenses. AMJU President and Managing Trustee Bijoy Kakchingtabam alongside Paumi Welfare Foundation Secretary Sanju Bachaspati Mayum presented the financial assistance in the form of bank checks to the 7 beneficiaries. Central Agricultural University CAU Imphals Vice Chancellor Dr. Anupam Mishra has been awarded the Agricultural Education for Sustainable Development Excellence Award during the 20th World Peace Congress. The honor was conferred during the recent 3-day Congress organized by International Association of Educators for World Peace in New Delhi. Ketrigao Meitei Pangal United Clubs KMPUC bans New Year's Eve celebrations and excessive merrymaking in its jurisdiction. In a press conference today, KMPUC spokesperson Sheikh Fazur Rahman urged the public to refrain from festivities, highlighting that major festivals like Ningol Chakoba and Idul Fitr were cancelled during the ongoing crisis. He warned that those involved in loud music and excessive celebrations will face strict consequences. KMPUC also expressed solidarity with Impact News camera person El Kabichandra, who was injured while covering the firing incident at Thamnapokpi.
Manipur da shanti leitaba thaba inkhang sufam nampham khangdaba Manipur da haukiba sahi anirongi mamangdagi maroiba harau kumai sing Ningol Chakauba it Yaushang Chairawana Singba Amata Pangthokna Khidre Kampuki Maikai appeal Tokjaning Libati Hojigashik Ngasi Nongmonini Sida New Year bye bye na Singbal Lakli Mamangi Jai Singda Pangthok Pikrabasu bye bye Nigana Singbasi Amata Pangthok Pidanaba Ketigao Mitaipangal United Club ki Maikai dagi appeal Tokjari
Handaki Lakoduruba 2025 ki New Year Tan Amadagi Coin Akan Mamongda Drakila Longa Sekoi Sanction Jaragani Yamna Nuaitaba Tokdok Amana Impact TV ki cameraman Mingun Panjarabat El Kabi Thamna Pokpida Paulo Basatpada Soktuna Lairiba Mahaki Damaktasu Kampukna Awaba Saru Yazari.
Press note from Association of Healthcare Providers India Manipur chapter condemns the planting of bomb at the residence of CEO of Karkinos Manipur Cancer Institute and Research Center Dr. G.S. Morangtem, located at Chingmerong Manilekai, Nepali Basti. Now the sports news. BKCC Bamun Kampu secured a convincing 4-wicket victory against LCC Lamsang in the 21st Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament organized by Manipur Veteran Cricket Association at Langtabal Public Ground today. In the 18th league match, LCC Lamsang won the toss and elected to bat first. The team managed to score 96 runs in 23 overs and 3 balls, losing all 10 wickets. Kennedy contributed 16 runs while BKCC bowler Lenin claimed 4 wickets. In response, BKCC Bamun Kampu chased down the target in 21 overs, scoring 97 runs with 6 wickets in hand. Johnson played a crucial role, scoring 37 runs, while Dilip from LCC Lamsang took 3 wickets. Lenin's impressive bowling performance of 4 wickets for 16 runs in 6 overs earned him the man of the match title. The tournament, featuring 18 teams in 4 groups, progresses with Isu Wangkai and Rees Kwai Nagamapal set to face off in the 19th league match tomorrow. The 4th Foundation Day of Taubal Taekwondo Academy (TTA) was celebrated at the Multipurpose Hall in Kangmo Part 2 today. State, national and international level medalists from the academy were felicitated, and a mega blood donation camp was held in association with District Hospital Taubal to mark the Foundation Day celebrations. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Forest Minister Thongam Biswajit unveils Environment Calendar 2025 and announces several key initiatives aimed at addressing climate and environmental challenges in Manipur. Combined security forces destroy at least 4 illegal bunkers and neutralize another 3 during drives at Thandapoki and surrounding areas in Imphal East District. Community Health Center Zeliangrong staff demands upgradation of the CHC into a full-fledged hospital and condemns frequent transfers of a chief medical officer of Zeliangrong district headquarters. And authorities shut down Diabetes Treatment Center in Porompat along with its associated pharmacy over unethical practices, including sale and use of unregulated diabetes medications. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Admission open, Kanchipur da laiba IPS Imphal